Hello, this is Simon from Scotland, and thank you for joining me on my commission Accelerator training. Well, I'll call it a training course. It's a case study, really. I'm putting together a sales funnel, and I'm driving traffic to the funnel to see what happens. This is, of course, for educational purposes and just from my own curiosity. You can, of course, join if you want, but remember, this is for educational purposes, and if you want to join the sales funnel and set it up yourself, you're more than welcome to do that. But you need to understand that I don't make any income claims, and because I don't know your situation, I don't know what the results are going to be. But if you follow the instructions exactly the way I lay out, then there's no reason why you can't. But again, there's so many variables to take into consideration. Now, in the last video, what we done was we edited our email messages to make sure that the subscribers went to your training page, to encourage them to sign up and to encourage them to set up their own funnel. You only need one active subscriber and your memberships are really paid for. So that's really the initial goal, is just to get the first subscriber. The first active subscriber is what we need, and that will get the money coming in to pay for the actual funnel. Once we've completed that objective, then we can move on to getting the second one and the third one and just build it up. But it does take time, and that's why a lot of people fail at making money online, is because they don't have the money to keep the funnel going. And I put some money aside so that the funnel can run for 6 months or so, and that's the time that you need to give any online business a chance. A lot of people don't really give any online businesses a chance to develop and gain traction and momentum. So that's the two reasons why people fail at making money online. The first one is they run out of the money to keep the business going, and they don't have the time and patience to keep the business running either. They will actually just give up after a couple of months, and it's quite difficult because it's quite deceptive, because if nothing happens when you're just sending traffic to things and nothing's happening, it can be quite disconcerting. So for today's video, this is just a quick video. I'm going to send some traffic to my page just as a test, just to see how the opt-in pages respond to this traffic. So we took an email message from, let me just check this. We had 93 messages in our list. And we took one of these messages, this one here, and I edited it slightly. So I'm going to send some traffic to it now, and I'm going to check it in the next video. This is just a little test, and just to see how it goes. Right, so because I want to test the traffic first before I put paid traffic as the next step, and I'm testing the traffic first. Now, obviously, my lead gen secret is paid, but I already have an account with them. The next step would be to pay for traffic and to set up the funnel autopilot. But I want to test this first just to see how those pages are doing. And this will affect my conversion rate. My conversion rate will be higher if I test the funnel first to see what the conversion rate is on an initial basis, if you understand what I mean. So I'm going into my lead gen secret. I'm going to click on this box that says select the amount of people. It's 8,700, I think that is. Let me just, and yeah, this is just an initial test, just to see what the conversion rate is like. I want to try and increase that conversion rate before I start sending paid traffic to it, just to increase my chances of actually getting some conversions. Just one of the tricks of the trade. So let me just get my email message. Okay, I'm just going to copy and paste this. Now this message is actually available in your email series, so you can actually. But just pick one that resonates with you. There's 97 messages there, so you should be able to find one that you like. Now, at the end of this bracket, I'm going to type in my lead gen secret. After this / I'm going to type in MLGS for my lead gen secret. And when I check my stats, that name is going to show up on this. Is going to show up. I'll explain that to you in the next video. I'm going to highlight this text and I'm going to go to my chain icon and I'm going to type in this URL. And after the / you can type something in and that will record where the traffic's coming from. I like to change the text and the background. Let me just change these things here. And I'm just going to highlight this and I'm going to change the font to Veranda and the size I'll go for 16. Okay. I'm going to click on perfect timing and I'm going to scroll down here a little bit and put in some full stops. That will make sure that the customers will actually see the whole message, I think. Somebody told me to do that. Anyway. So that's the first message, and I'm just going to highlight all this, and I'm going to copy it. Now, it is important to be consistent with my lead gen secret. You can't just send one out and hope for the best. You need to send an in-click send mail. You need to send out mail every day to build up the traffic and to get to create a snowball effect. Okay, so that's that sent out. Let me go to my second account. I have 2 accounts with them actually, so just go to account and log out. And let me just go into my second account and send the same message. And that's another problem with making money online is consistency and going in and doing the same thing over and over again. It's actually quite difficult because if you're not getting any results from that, it's disheartening, and but you have to be persistent, and that's just really what it's all about. So let me just go and put a couple of dots here. I only encourage you to actually spend money on traffic if you are actually making money. All the money you make should be reinvested. Let me just copy this subject line and put it in the subject line box. So when you log into my lead gen secret, you select the amount of leads by clicking on this link here. You can go to saved emails and you can click on this and that'll give you a whole list of all the messages that you've already sent. And you can click on that and it will self-populate it. But this is a new message I'm sending, so I've got the subject line in here. And I've got the body of the message, which is here. I'm just going to highlight this and make a few changes. Not to that one, the size to number 16. Okay, I might just, and then if you want to change the text, you can just highlight this and you can go to text color. I'm going to go for black and the background color as yellow. And you can preview it, but I'm just going to send it the way it is. And it should just take a couple of minutes to do its thing. Okay, that's that gone. So I'm just going to log out of that. Now the next place I'm going to send traffic, I'm going to send some mail out. So let me just log into that. Of course the links are in the description. And you can sign up for it under my affiliate link if you want, and you can send a lot of mail out every couple of days. So to send the email, all you have to do is go to compose the email, and it's just like an editor like what we were using in Traffic Zipper. So we're just going to go in, and I'm going to go to my subject line, which is here. Just going to copy that, paste it in this box. And what I want to do with this is I want to just change a couple of things. I want to just to be pedantic, let's just put these in capital letters to start off with. And the URL that I'm promoting. Now with the URL I'm promoting, after this / I'm going to type in Zipper. And in tomorrow's video, when I check the stats, I'll actually show you what this means. So I'm just going to copy that in there. So just copy and paste the URL in this box. And I'm going to click this button here, check mail status, and that will check the mailers to see which ones I can send the mail to. While that's doing that, let me just highlight the email message, and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it into the box here. And I don't know if you're allowed to put the actual link in the message as well, but I'm going to do it anyway. Where it says click here, I'm just going to highlight this and the chain icon. I'm just going to put that in there. Right, so what we've got here is we've got viral URL I can send to 6,000 people. We've got viral PLR to 500 people. And list auction 3,000 people, state of the art mailer, Mr. Safe list outbreak. So this mail is going to go out to all these mailers. I could get more mail if I clicked on some links, but I don't have time to do that. I'm happy with what's going to go out, so I'm just going to click select all, and I'm going to hit the send button. Now it is important to be consistent with this method in order for it to work. You can't just send one out. You have to do this every day, like a routine. And I'm going to wait a couple of days, and then I'll do another video to check the stats. So I'm just going to log out of that. So join me in tomorrow's video where we will check the stats, and I will also set up the paid traffic as well. So we need to get as much traffic as possible. But like I said to you before, I wanted to test this traffic, and I wanted to check the conversion rate on the opt-in pages first, so that when we send paid traffic to it, our opt-in rate will be higher. That's really the theory behind it. If you've got any comments or questions, then please leave them under this video. And remember to subscribe if you like my channel, and hit the bell icon just for something to do. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.